Hi Cancer, and welcome to your reading with me, Nirvana. I hope this reading finds you well. Been a while since I uploaded personally, a lot going on in my life. So yeah, I just hope the best for you as well, and we'll get right into your reading. So I wanted to start something new with this last half of this set that I'm doing, and I'm gonna use a little nice cleansing bell. Alright. Okay, Cancer. So this, the advice within this reading should last you for about a month, give or take. Energy is fluid and changeable. Alrighty. So we'll start off with the Osho Zen Tarot and see what comes out for you guys. The last reading I did for Cancer, if you're new and you haven't seen it, I would really highly recommend you check it out because it was so gorgeous and I really, really loved it. Oh, that's too many cards. Okay, let's try again. Okay, so your first card out, Cancer, is the Ordinariness card, and this is the equivalent of the Eight of Pentacles. It's the Eight of Rainbows, but this card is really all about, in this deck, it's all about appreciating the so-called mundane things in life, taking pleasure in every part of your day, every part of your life, little mundane chores that you do, washing the dishes, cleaning your house. Like focus on enjoying nature with this card. To me, this card is very Virgo in nature, very pure, very pure in essence. It has a very homely quality to it, so it is quite Cancerian with that as well. So yes, so far your advice is to live in the moment and to enjoy the world around you. Look for the beauty around you, even in the mundane and in the seemingly, what's the word? Because it's ordinariness, the seemingly ordinary. That's what I want to say. Oh, okay. We had a card flip. So the next one out is the Four of Rainbows, which is the Miser card. And so this card, as you can probably tell, it's about trying to hold on to material wealth. So you can see in this card, she has tried to hold on to all these jewels and everything that she thinks will make her life beautiful, but it's actually making her ugly. It's because she's hoarding it all for herself. She's not sharing anything, and it's rotting her, Ooh. So yeah, it's very interesting. So you've got the 8 and the 4, and this is about material stuff. So there's a big focus on your your everyday, your earthly life, so to speak. Yeah, your body, your money, your house, everything around, your food. And so you want to release any, it's so hard, I know, Cancer, I've been feeling this too. You have to do your best to release any, what's the word for this? I mean, the living in the moment advice is the best thing I can give to counteract this miserly feeling that comes out when you want to just hold on to everything because you're scared of what you're going to lose. But there's nothing that you can't lose anything, truly. Spiritually speaking, nothing can ever be lost because you are full and complete on your own, and life is full and complete on its own without any adornments or garish jewels or anything. Like, strip that all away and come right back to simplicity. Okay, well, that was quite hard to get that message out there. Ooh. got shivers. Well, that's, you know. House of Ocean, if anyone else watches her, she always does that with her bell, and it is nice. It clears the air a bit. Oh, and you've got your final card that's jumped out for you. Oh man, this is a very, very earthly month for you, Cancer, because the Ace of Rainbows just jumped out for you, the equivalent of the Ace of Pentacles. This is the card of maturity. Wow, so you're moving through a lot to do with trying to cling on to earthly things. Like, this is what you're, I think this is a big month about stability for you, Cancer. Stability in your life, stability in your earthly world, and your, if the big feeling of it comes right back into your home, how you feel in your home. Know that there is always enough for you. Your abundance is your needs consistently being met. It's not, abundance is not everything all the time, getting everything all the time. This isn't abundance. This is a lack of abundance. This is abundance. The full enjoyment and love and participation in all of life. This pure loving and giving, and this card, this maturity card, really talks about that. Okay, Cancer, since there was a slight interruption there, I felt the urge to read from the Osho Zen book for you on this card, this maturity card. I feel like, yeah, I feel like there's something important in here for you, so I'm going to read it out for you. This figure stands alone, silent and yet alert. The inner being is filled with flowers that carry the quality of springtime and regenerate wherever he goes. This inner flowering and the wholeness that he feels affords the possibility of unlimited movement. He can move in any direction. Within and without it makes no difference, as his joy and the maturity cannot be diminished by externals. He has come to a time of centeredness and expansiveness. The white glow around his figure is his protection and his light. All of life's experiences have brought him to this time of perfection. When you draw this card, know that this moment carries a gift for hard work well done. Your base is solid now, and success and good fortune are yours, for they are the outcome of what has already been experienced within. Absolutely, Cancer. How gorgeous is that? So that will be your reward for moving through and releasing these feelings of, I really feel like this comes from a feeling of a lack of security, this card. And so by moving through that this month, this is your outcome, that perfect outcome as the perfect and whole being that you are and always have been. And you can always find this peace and this perfection any moment it's available to you within. Meditation helps to reach that state. Again, being in nature, like I've mentioned before, very much you're very much, I see a big rise in consciousness that you're moving through this month, Cancer. So we're going to go get some clarifiers from the Thoth deck, and we'll see what comes out from there. Okay, I'll take them. Okay, right. So 4 jumped out for you, and 1 was separate from them all. And so, sorry, Cancer. Whew, I've got a big, I've got a lot feelings in my heart right now. Cancer, I feel quite almost teary delivering this message to you. So I think this is a really big breakthrough for whoever's watching this. Stick with it. Like, I really feel like this is really good. And one of those reasons I feel that, the card that jumped out separate for you, the universe. This is the equivalent of the world. This is completion. Completion of a cycle. Movement. Completing any of these feelings of insecurity, of lack, of greed, like anything it's getting completely purged out of you this month, so that it's being completed fully, so you don't have to revisit these feelings again, and you get to live in this perfection, in this eternal beauty and wholeness that is you at your core. Now, okay, this doesn't mean that nothing bad is ever going to happen again, nothing bad, nothing negative, nothing that's stressful or anything, but it's a very good sign for that you're moving on to new things, at least to develop. It's not going to be the same old problems, because it's been completed. Okay, let's move on to your other cards that are left. Ooh. Let's see. Okay, so they all jumped out for you, and you have you have the Ace of Cups. Amazing, new start, emotional fulfillment, love and abundance, just absolutely gorgeous renewal of your emotional body, your feelings. This is just an explosion of joy. This card, absolutely incredible. And then you have the Knight of Discs, or the Knight of Pentacles. So this is something you have been working on in yourself, I think, for a very long time. Slow and steady wins the race with this guy, and that's why you are reaching completion, because you've been very, very dedicated to living your best life. I want to say living your life to the fullest. It's very beautiful, and I can't even make this up. Look at this. You've got the Prince of Discs as your outcome, your final card, with this maturity, and this is the equivalent of the King. So he's pretty much the highest of the Pentacles. Like, it's just such an incredible progression, Cancer. You're absolutely, it just shows this like really steady movement and completion, and moving into your future by the end of the month, or however long it takes for this energy to move for you. And it's just, you've got it, because this is like the King of Pentacles, the Prince of Pentacles. He is in complete control, completely satisfied, and yeah, in control of his wealth, his abundance, his kingdom. He is this top dog, materially speaking. So I'd be very surprised if some of you didn't have an increase in wealth this month. That won't be for everyone, though I think everyone will have an increase in wealth in some way. And even if it's just emotionally, you feel a lot more wealthy, a lot more rich within your life, that will reflect in your bank balance sooner or later. You can trust me on that. Okay, Cancer, that's very straightforward. So now I'll just check my time. 10 minutes. Cool. Now I will move on to the first half of the Enlightenment Pack deck, which is the sort of negative energies that you're having the chance to you're having the chance to move away from this month, to sort of cure or heal within yourself this month. We've already seen quite a lot happening in the first cards out, but we'll get to be a bit more specific right now. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is a big one. This is a big one, Cancer. So this is an unconscious card. So this is something that has been deep in your unconscious mind. It's been controlling your life. So that's why it's taken, I feel like this has taken a long time, a lot of steady hard work for you to get to this point where you're about to release it. And it's releasing the feeling of meaninglessness. Recognizing your whole and beautiful and perfect self. Really, because there's this angel up here that is trying to get this person's attention, because they're wandering off into this wasteland, but there's all this abundance over here in life. There's a bunch of skulls around here. All they see is death and bleakness and despair. But yeah, I really want to tell you that Spirit wants to guide you to your perfect outcome, your perfect life, your perfect self, which is always there within you. This keeps coming out. This is so strong for you, Cancer. Oh. This is something I feel I have to read from the book as well for you. I always do this for the unconscious cards because they're so deep, you know, they're so deep rooted, and because they're unconscious, so we're not in any way conscious of what this is happening in us, but this is getting cured, so to speak, with you this month or so, Cancer. This is getting healed. This feeling most probably came from somewhere in childhood, as I can imagine. If you were neglected in any way, or you felt neglected in any way in childhood, you would feel that it's meaningless. You were like, why do I exist? What's the point in this? There's nothing to life. There's no reason why I'm here. You know, all of this like really heavy stuff. No wonder I was getting teary at the start of this. Cancer. Wow. You know, and I've just noticed something. Before I go on and read from the book for you, I just want to show you this. So this guy is facing this way and the angel is pointing this way to the abundance. The Miser card is facing the way of the barren, the lack, but your maturity, your perfection card is in the direction of all the green and the lush and the abundance. Okay. Right. Okay, Nirvana. Back on track. Let's do this. Let's do this. Meaninglessness. Key concepts. Disappointment in the ego's world. Battleground of the ego and the higher mind. Meaninglessness is a trap blocking a high spiritual state. It is actually the battleground between the ego and the higher mind, and frequently it is faced just before enlightenment or a major breakthrough. That's what I see for you, Cancer. I really do. When meaninglessness is seen from a high spiritual perspective, it is the realization that the world actually does not have any meaning, so the ego attempts to lure us off and show us that the world does have meaning. Of course, this is not true. You're eventually brought back to the experience of meaninglessness once again, but this time it is through disappointment in the world. However, meaninglessness is actually a place which is very close to realization, awakening, and enlightenment. By simply giving up the ego's meaning for things, you can see what has true meaning and can thereby sustain you. If you get this card, it means that some of what the world has meant to you has been stripped away. The meaninglessness and anguish this engenders, because everything has turned grey and to ashes, can be a great opportunity for you. That just made me think of in Chinese, the words for crisis and opportunity are the same word. Yeah. When you experience the meaninglessness, take a few minutes, close your eyes and ask your higher mind, what is my meaning? The words which come through might be quite simple, but because they are words which come with grace, you will also have the experience of the words at the same time. For instance, if you hear the words, be happy, you would also feel that. There are other ways to reconnect to yourself, such as by stepping through the meaninglessness to love, or to reach out to help someone. This can also reconnect you at a higher level. Many times though, you are in so much meaninglessness that your ego will try and stop you by making you feel that even this act would be meaningless. When you're on this battleground between your ego and your higher mind, you can ask your higher mind to carry you out of this place and on to the next step. Oh. You are so close, Cancer. Don't give up. Don't give in to that meaninglessness. Don't give in to that feeling, because you're so close. You're so close to this perfection, and you know it's right there. The first two cards show this beautiful renewal, this happiness, this joy, and it's in the ordinariness of life. These gaudy jewels, all this extra things, these extra furnishings, whatever. This stuff is meaningless. The stuff of the world is meaningless. It's your joy, your happiness, your love. That's the true meaning. That's what gives life meaning. The connections you have, the love you share with people, that's the true meaning. That's the true wealth. Alright, Cancer, so for coming through this, we'll go on to the light half of the Enlightenment Pack deck and see what blessing is coming your way. What blessing is coming to Cancer for this amazing work that they're doing, coming through this battle of the ego and the higher self, the higher mind, your spirit. Get a blessing for Cancer, please. Just one card, that's all I'm looking for. What's Cancer's reward for coming through this? I don't know if they're ever going to jump. Right now. There we go. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm not surprised. I thought it would be a Grace card, which is one of the highest cards of that deck, the Grace cards. And it is the Child of God card. And if you do not resonate with the word God, please think of it as the universe or source or whatever works for you, because I know that word has been, the connotations for that word have been really, it's really messed up the concept, the actual meaning of that word for a lot of people. But anyway, so Child of God, this is, look at this, the barren land over here, and the spirit, the universe, God, lifting this person, lifting you, and putting you in that green that you saw earlier, that the angel was pointing towards and trying to lead you to. Yep, this has been a big reading, a big reading for you, Cancer. And I really just want to read out a little bit from this, because it's the passage on this is gorgeous. Key concepts: recognizing our divine heritage, Christ child, Buddha child, etc. Being created by God in whatever form you understand them to be. We are children of God. Were we to recognize this, there would be nothing that we would not be given. Imagine the best mother or father in the world and how much they would give their children, both by what they do and by who they are. Imagine how much more is being offered to you today. The answers to all your problems, release from any bondage, and an openness to all good things. This is who you are. This is what you deserve. I was really feeling this at the start, Cancer. I'm sorry, fam. It's just, this goes so deep. This goes so deep, and I feel it right in my heart when I'm speaking for you, that you have everything. You're going to have everything you could ever want. You do already have everything that you really truly want, right? It's very simple. It's simple. The beauty of life is in its simplicity. It's in the moment. It's not in the future. It's not in the past. It's right here, right now, and you are perfect. You're so full of love and grace. You truly are. So you can leave this barren feeling behind. Reach out and connect with people that you love and trust this month, and do your best to take some time to yourself, as much as you can, in nature or just on your own. Make your house cozy for yourself, and just take some time each day just to be in that feeling. Aim for that feeling, and you're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. I just see that so clearly in these cards, Cancer. Man. It's very beautiful. So I'm going to get you one last card. This goes right down to the soul. And normally my readings are very soul-based, soul-level work. I'm making these videos to help people with their journey to become the best version of themselves, you know, to help give some advice and inspiration and support along the way. And so I really hope that you get that from this video, because what I see in you is such a powerful and divine spirit, a powerful and divine soul. If you've come to this reading and you're watching it, and you're still watching it right now, you're so close. You're right there. Everything you want is right there. It's with you right now. Even if you don't feel it, it's an illusion. You're going to get everything you want. You are a child of the universe, and you are blessed. Okay, one last card, Cancer. One last card for Cancer. This will be an animal spirit card, and it will help guide you through this beautiful, amazing development, energy change this month. Help guide you to that abundance that you have right within you. Okay. An animal spirit card for Cancer to help guide them to that beautiful outcome. Card for Cancer, please. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Okay. Too many cards fell out, so just one, please, Spirit. Just one animal to help guide. I'll take it. I'll take it, Cancer. Alright, so your card that came out, an earthy ground, so an earth animal. You got the deer, and this is all about, this is mother energies, so it's actually it is quite Cancerian, Cancer being the mother of the zodiac. And you have so much earth energy going on, all those pentacles and rainbows, which are the equivalent. In fact, you got a major arcana, and then one major arcana, and then you got five pentacles / rainbow cards, all earthly, and then one other card which is in your element, water, the ace. Anyway, so this card is all about unconditional love and nurturing. So you want to show this energy to yourself and to everyone around you as much as possible, but especially to yourself. yeah, I want to say the meditation is very, very important for you. It's very important for you to do this work yourself, because you've already been doing the work, as I can see, and now it's just time to enjoy life. It's time to leave behind this meaninglessness and to give in fully to love, and to love unafraid, and know that the best is coming for you. So I would highly recommend Googling deer as a spirit animal, not the stag but the deer itself, the motherly aspect of it. And this is a very big, because of all this green here, this is a big, there's a big healing happening, particularly in your heart chakra, and I was feeling that right from the start of this reading. So meditation to heal your heart chakra, vibrations that are good for the heart chakra. I believe 555 hertz is great for your heart chakra, but you can Google it, do stuff to help soothe yourself and to help heal yourself, and again just giving yourself into the supposed ordinary mundane aspects of life, and finding the joy and the beauty in them. Unconditional love, unconditional love, unconditional love, Cancer. That's what you are. This is what you are at your being. You are this pure and beautiful angelic being in your core. If you're watching this video, that's what you are. So I know I've read from the book a lot for you, but it's just niggling at me. Like, I know that I have to check this for you. I know that I have to check what it says, because I feel like there's something extra that will just, like, either it will confirm something I've said previously, which usually happens, happened already from the things that I've read. I've read it already, or it'll do something for you personally, the way the words are written. So, loving, intuitive, graceful, the mother. The deer represents the feminine aspects of earth energy. This energy is available to all creatures, regardless of gender, but is especially potent in new parents. During the first few days, they are fully present, nurturing, and calm. Their inner beauty radiates, and a sense of grace calms the room. A deer personality affects others in this way, drawing them toward a quiet tenderness. The deer card may appear when a birth or a celebration of new life draws near, or when a situation calls for absolute gentleness and compassion. When in balance, receptive, compassionate, nurturing. When out of balance, concerned, protective. To bring into balance, nature, children. Okay. And I've been feeling this really strong for you, Cancer, is like, I think that those of you watching who had quite a difficult childhood, I can understand how you would feel this. Like, I was speaking about it before when this card came out. It's so much about motherly energy is coming in. But as adults, we have to reparent ourselves, and we have to do that constantly. We have to look after our own inner child and to heal and nurture them when no one else could do that for us before. So, yeah, I want to say meditations on the heart chakra. Be so kind, be so gentle, be so loving with yourself, because you're about to reach such a new level with life and with yourself, and this level of maturity that you've never reached before with it, because this meaninglessness is right before the breakthrough. Right before you get lifted off into, like, the beautiful sunset, the beautiful abundance, the beautiful new life. Okay, Cancer, I don't think I can say much more. It's very straightforward. very to the point. This set of readings that I've done have been huge. Every single reading I've done has shown a huge healing and a huge movement of energy for all the signs so far that I've done, and you're no exception. Very beautiful. Keep the faith, keep that love going strong in yourself. I'm just going to repeat myself. Okay, Cancer. I love you so much, and I really hope that you reach that level. But I see you doing it, so you're going to reach that level. You're going to get everything you want. You already have everything you want. You're already perfect. You're already loved. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here. If you would like a personal reading, my information is below. I hope I see you. Hope I see you next time. Bye.